Hi, I'm Christy from Proactive Fitness, Food and Wellbeing. I'm presenting to you today a little workout that you can do at home. You don't need any equipment, but you can use some if you want to. The format for the workout is that we've got 4 sets of exercises, so 4 pairings. What we'll do is 30 seconds of one exercise, then 30 seconds of the other. We do that through 3 times. Then we move on to our next pair of exercises. And I'm going to use the timer on my phone. You can just follow along. So just change as I change my exercises. The only equipment you need is, I'd say, a mat. It'd be handy to have a chair or maybe a sofa or a bench for when we do tricep dips. And if you want to, you could use some light dumbbells, or you can use a resistance band if you want. So something like those, but you don't have to have those. So let's get started. So our first pairing is going to be push-ups and a plank. So for push-ups, you can do them on your knees or your toes. I'll do them on knees, just especially for those of you who are not used to doing push-ups. Okay, so let's get cracking. So the first one we're going to do is on the mat. If we're on knees, we want to push our hips forwards so that we're keeping a straight line from our shoulders to knees. So that's going to be our movement. The plank is going to be either on toes that way, but I'll demonstrate it on knees. So again, keeping in a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. All right, so let's get started. Our first 30 seconds is our push-ups. Here we go. And just do it to whatever ability and strength you have. So you don't have to go down all the way to the floor, just to where you feel comfortable. And that is doable for you. Okay, we're ready to go to a plank. So again, this is either on toes, like that, so you're in a nice straight line, or you can be on knees, pushing your hips forwards. So you're squeezing your bottom a little bit, looking at your thumbs. That's usually a good way of just making sure that you've got good posture, you're not rounding through your back, back's nice and straight, using your core muscles. Okay, then we go back to push-ups. You can have your hands in narrow, or you can have your hands out wider. The narrower you have your arms, the harder it gets. And deep breaths. Don't forget to breathe. Okay, then we're back to plank again. So remembering either holding that position on toes, so this should all be about using your core muscles, or you're on your knees. Drawing your belly button in towards your spine. And back to push-ups last time. Almost there. Keep going. And last time, have it in our plank on toes. Or on knees. Should be feeling that in the tummy muscles, drawing up through your belly button towards your spine, feeling like you're shrink wrapping through your tummy and your torso. Okay, and then we go, that's our first superset. Next one is tricep dips and squats. So this is where the chair comes in. So for this one, we're going to do your tricep dips here. So this is going to work back of the arms. So going from straight arms to bent arms. So all the effort should be coming from the arms. And then we're going to do squats. So you can either have your bottom touch your chair, or you can do it lower. So just up to you on that one. So starting with our timer, we're ready to go. And let's start with our triceps. 30 seconds. So you want to keep your body in a nice straight line from your head to your bottom. Imagine you're a puppet on a string. It's your arms that are lifting you up. Okay, we're ready to change. Okay, there we go. 2 squats, here we go. So either sitting on your chair and standing up, or if you want to go a bit lower, just stepping away from the chair. And the lower you can get your bottom towards the floor, the better. All right, last one. Straight back to triceps. Looking straight ahead. Might be getting tired by now. 3, 2, 1. And then back to the squats. You could do this with a friend, maybe a brother or sister, or your parents. And while one's doing one exercise, you do the other and you swap over. It's another way you can do it. Or you can even have one person as the timer. Okay, back to last set. Here we go. For instance, you might say that the person who does the triceps is the timer and they have to do 15. The other person is doing as many squats in that time as they can. So you don't have to have a timer as such. Okay, and last one of squats. Here we go. Or lower. Should be feeling this in the legs after a bit. There we go. So now our next one is bicep curls and lunges. So this is where if you've got a resistance band or some dumbbells, you could use that. So bicep curls will be this position. And lunges will be alternating legs. All right, so let's get our timer started with our bicep curls. Here we go. So keeping elbows in close to your sides. So this you should feel in your upper arms. You could use a couple of tins if you want, or water bottles with water in them. Cool. Then we have our lunges. Here we go. So with this one, focusing on keeping your body up nice and straight, taking your knee down, back knee down as low as you can. Doesn't have to touch the floor, But if you can, you're going to get more challenge out of the movement. Okay, then we go back to biceps. And lunges again. Here we go. Alternating legs. You can have hands on hips. You can have hands behind the head, makes it a bit harder. Or you can just have them free, whichever you prefer. And done. One more set. Here we go. Good. Bring your arms or hands all the way up to your shoulders. And last lot of lunges, here we go. Looking straight ahead. Tummy muscles are engaged, keeping them up nice and straight. Okay, last one. Okay, so one more lot done. We've got one more lot to go. So this last one is going to be half burpees and sit-ups. Okay, so let's get started. So first one is going to be a step back. Here we go. Hands down, leg back, step in and up. If you want to do a full burpee, you can, but you don't have to. This will be fine just to do it this way. You want to do a full burpee, it looks like this. Or you can do the half version. Done. Then we've got our sit up. Okay. So this one, feet together, and you can have your hands behind your head or arms overhead, and you're going to come all the way through. Arms overhead, and then touching the floor by the toes. Okay, one more. Great. Okay, round two. Here we go. Step back, in, up. Should add up after a little while. Last one. Great, back to sit-ups. Okay. Sit all the way up. If you can't sit all the way up, you can just do crunches, that's fine. But still work for those abs all the way through. And last set. can strengthen legs, core, and cardio. Last one, here we go, last 5 sit-ups, and go. If you want to make it a bit harder, you can have your soles of your feet together and knees out. And done. There we go. So there's your workout. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it a bit challenging. And I look forward to seeing you in the future for some more workouts. Hope you have a great day.